Welcome to the Kingdom of Need. This is Commander Vale. The knight, he slams his fist into his chest, and he holds that position. And the commander walks straight past him and stops just short of you, Barchbold. And he simply says, "Leave us. What have you gotten yourself into?"
Well, nothing much I can say to the likes of you at the moment, sir.
Let me say something. That orc in there, he cranes his head down the cell block.
Hi.
And shot back half orc?
Do you know who he is?
Don't know exactly who he is, or really what he is, but I can tell you that the human next to me, she's sort of his keeper. Usually the half-orc doesn't talk much, but that Maru seems to be his mouth for him.
It's a bear name. Hello, sir. I can hear you.
You.
Yes, sir.
Why? Why did you let this happen?
He was afraid, sir. We stumbled upon a very gory scene in which there was blood all across the floor. He was afraid that the people approaching us were the causes of this blood and the causes of the death of our former caravan leaders.
Wait, are you trying to tell me that you aren't the cause for that
No,
massacre?
sir. That's what ended up causing this trouble in the first place. We stumbled upon it first. It was shortly...
He was covered in blood. He's
Yes.
still covered in blood.
Well, see, Marv's never been a smart person. Half-orc. And when he exited the room in order to see what the source of the scream was that we heard, he tripped and fell into the blood.
Can I roll to try to kick down the gate?
5% chance.
I hurt my foot.
Fucked up.
The commander immediately draws his longsword.
Marv, is that you?
Huh.
Calm down, Marv. It's all right.
It smells like shit.
I know, Marv. We'll get out of here soon. Don't worry about it. This fella here, he's we have to be on our best behavior, okay?
Make
In
it
front of-
stop smelling like shit.
I will, Marv. I will. Just not right now, okay? All right, buddy. Sorry about that, sir.
Here's the thing. There were no other suspects on the scene. You five were the only ones.
Us five hadn't met before that night, only a few hours before the gruesome scene happened.
I would like very much to believe you, but the fact of the matter is you were all
Well,
in.
sir, wouldn't you come out of your inn room if you heard a scream in the dead of night?
Most
we were all-
likely.
We were all guests there at the inn, so we all went out to investigate.
Either way, you all have the charges of murdering a man-at-arms.
I won't deny that.
In fact, that alone is punishable by death. There is no trial, just executions.
What about exile?
The kingdom is vast. It stretches across the majority of the continent. Who's to say you won't commit more atrocities on your way out?
I understand.
Normally, we would just execute you and be done with it. In fact, that would solve quite a few of my problems. And he sort of cranes his head over to Barchbold.
What's stopping you then?
Sir, could you live with yourself, aware that the people you sentenced to death may not have been guilty?
That's sort of what I'm banking on. See, I know exactly who you, well, more importantly, he is, and he cranes a thumb over towards the half-orc. You two were supposed to accompany that caravan.
And we did, and they made it out safely. Until they got to civilization, which is no longer our job.
You were supposed to accompany them here and back. They still have a shipment to deliver.
They didn't tell me that
And
part.
your friend over there is the liaison, the act of good faith between the humans and the orcs.
Marv picks up the shit bucket and throws it against the bars.
That was very bad decision on the side of the leaders of the half-orcs. He has the mental capacity, sir, of a 3-year-old. Usually we keep it the wilderness and try not to bother anybody.
And I understand in full why. That being said, you and him are pretty much the only thing standing between all-out war between humans and the orcs.
I see. So if we were to go, so would that.
Exactly. So I can't just execute you all. I could execute them, I suppose, but not him. I could even execute you, but not him. He is far too important.
My own life
Problem.
is not important.
I can't exactly trust him to deliver this shipment on his own.
Of course, sir. I wouldn't either.
What the hell are you all talking about?
Nothing, Marv. Calm down. Just making it not smell like poop in your cell anymore.
Still
or tempting.
smells like shit.
I know, I'm working on it, Marv.
Hurry up.
Shut up, half-orc! Adults are talking!
Shut up, small man!
Enough, you two! I can't separate you any further.
You probably shit!
That's true, Marv. Everything poops.
Hurry up.
You may
My-
shit as I am tall, but I'll still knock you on your ass.
Might I add, Commander, you look very strapping today. In your white cloak and your shiny
Why
armor.
not?
Oh,
Roll for buff.
that's not bluff. Look at him. He's fancy.
He is
I know.
He's gorgeous. He's a work of art.
Quite the contrary. In fact, his armor is,
Aw.
as far as its make goes, it's top of the line, but it is very worn. He is a man who has seen quite a bit of action in his day.
Show me your scars, I'll show you mine.
No,
That's a
thank you.
seduction roll.
You didn't get to work on him.
It won't.
Because he's gay.
I guess
I
I gotta
can't.
do it.
Oh, goddammit.
Who's got the most charisma?
Yeah, I think Jen might. You gonna be the bottom, Sork? Just fuck him, get us out of here.
Why do you think that would
Just
work?
fuck him, please! Roll for penetration.
So, I can't just let you out of here, but I can't kill you either.
Is there a way that we can gain any kind of retribution besides death?
Deliver the caravan and figure out who's behind the attacks, if not the orcs.
There was
Is
a
it-
cloaked man, you know.
The commander approaches Marv. Say again.
Guy with a cloak went out of the shitter. Couldn't catch him. Still smells like shit.
I don't understand.
He means...
Black
Here, let me translate.
cloak.
Let me translate. First, we discovered the scene of the crime, and then, as we turned back around, we caught the tail end of a cloak disappearing down the hall. That's when more in-guests came outside, and Marv in his confusion, well, you know the rest.
Black cloak.
Yes, sir.
Black cloak. Marv leans forward and presses his cheeks against the bars. Do you have any mutton?
No, I don't have any mutton.
Smells like shit.
There might be mutton in that. The chamber pot.
Marv picks up the chamber pot and looks inside.
It's empty.
Oh, thank God.
Luckily.
None here. Marv throws it down to the ground and goes back to sitting down.
Commander Vale, in order for us to pursue this investigation, I will need help. I am no investigator myself, nor is Marv, obviously.
Oi, but I am!
I wouldn't put you in charge of this operation,
I wouldn't either, sir, but I'm going to need help.
and you'll get it. You have the most experience here, Sir Barchbold.
Tell me, did the investigation team figure out what kind of magic was being used in the ritual? Was it
Probably-
necromancy?
We're not even entirely sure that it was magic, just that there was
Oh, yeah, it's true.
symbols.
Do you think a civilized man like myself would be doing such rituals? Or possibly even that sorcerer down there? Well, actually, he probably does, because he loves magic.
I love magic.
Can I inspect the wall to my left?
As far as you can tell, that is a wall. Make a listen check. Jundus's voice came in very strangely, but you have no idea why that is.
Aye. Aye.
Oh God.
Aye.
Please tell me. Please no.
Aye!
God
Jundus,
damn it.
Because of his yelling, you can tell in full that there are very potent cracks in the wall between your cells. The wall as a whole looks quite flimsy.
Oh God. Are you that fucking orc? That half orc? Hello?
Hey!
Smells like poopy.
You do this!
Do you want mutton?
Yes!
Okay, I'll give you some mutton if you go get that. Oh, hey. I was just about to call for you. Hello. I actually might have come to you before all this happened, before I got mixed up in this. It might have something to do with what's going on, but I saw the leader of our academy doing some pretty dark shit.
Before you go any further, you do understand the nature of your accusation, right?
Yes, I do.
Tell me, how did you end up here?
Well, after the thing I saw, I didn't quite know what to do with myself. I went down to get a drink to try to calm myself down and formulate a plan, and through a couple of badly timed events, I just got caught up with this crew.
Take off the hood.
Alright, I take it off.
He stops himself. You can see him tense slightly once he realizes who you are.
You know me, don't you?
I do. You are one of 2 sorcerers in the academy. He shakes his head. Anything to do with the academy is out of my jurisdiction.
Oh, wonderful. I'm glad I told you that very vital information.
I heard it!
Well, here's the thing. You heard what needs to be done. That's your ticket out. If you saw what you say you saw, Use this caravan to earn your freedom.
Honestly, that was the plan anyway.
Marv knocks on the wall to get the man's attention.
He shuffles over.
Hey, I don't know if you know this, but I don't know what jurisdiction means.
Why? Why did they send you? He
Fix
walks
it.
up.
It means you're your ass if you don't get my diction.
I don't know what that means!
If you are as honorable as you claim, Sir Barchibald, and take note that even though your patch has been removed, everyone seems to still call you Sir Barchibald.
Quite so.
Take these four. Accompany them, protect them. Figure out what's happening to our caravan, our people.
Suppose I can, Captain Val.
And if you don't, if you run, you will be hunted.
A Barchibald does not run, but I will see what I can do.
In fact, if any of them get away or try to run, it comes down on all of you. The fate of one determines the fate of many. Do you understand?
I will do what I must. Especially to get out of this stinking hole.
Junta
This is no
shuffles.
place for a paladin. So unclean.
All of you agreed. I didn't get anything from you, Jund.
I wanted to do this anyway. I definitely agree.
Marv just wanted to stop smelling like shit.